We are entering a time where figuring out what is true and what's not true is harder than ever. In a world of deep fakes where you can make John F. Kennedy deliver speeches that he never gave, it becomes really, really hard for us to determine this.
One of the things that concerns me most is the increasing fragmentation of our information ecosystem. Misinformation and disinformation has made it hard for us to even agree on what is truth, what is fact.
Good afternoon and welcome to Knight Foundation's very first Informed Conference. Knight Foundation has long been dedicated to building trust at the base of democracy.
This conference is really about bringing academics together with policymakers to help bridge that gap, and so that academic research can be translated and be valuable to the people who are making decisions about how to govern and design our online spaces.
Everything is tech. We're hearing the exact same things in healthcare, which is increasingly digital. We're hearing the same things in agriculture, again, increasingly digital.
The worldview that everybody has is that everybody else lives in an information bubble. And my point is we all have to get out of our information bubbles.
The pace of the government is so fast, and you need people to do the work of translation and do the work of distillation, having the right sort of data to do the right kind of policy making and answer questions.
The work of online sanitation is unrelenting and contentious.
The same kind of technology that allows us to post is also the same kind of technology that bad actors and foreign operatives can use to disrupt our everyday lives.
I think of disinformation as a new kind of cyber warfare. Somehow, this disinformation campaigns really proliferate through these online networks. It's very easy to use them as weapons.
It's having real harm. It's causing political violence and death. It's harming very marginalized communities. And when we allow them to spread unchecked, we're enabling, justifying, and supporting this kind of political violence.
We face that in the field of election administration, in the field of public health. It basically undermines sort of one of the core ways that we engage with the public and with policymakers, which is bringing facts to bear. And if facts don't matter, that is much more difficult.
The need for good data and thoughtful alternatives has never been more urgent. Knight Foundation has long been dedicated to building trust at the base of democracy, and that's a key reason why Knight has invested so heavily in this scholarship.
It's moral courage to really tell people the truth. You can give them the truth in grace. It doesn't have to be with anger and vitriol. Just speak to them and give them the facts.
The reality is, the battle over democracy in our country has been fought since its inception. Our job as citizens is to always be prepared to defend it. And we're at a high watermark for having to defend it with specific challenges in this moment, but that work will never cease.